Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a back to school video, and this is actually a collab with my friend on YouTube. Her name is Jennifer. Her channel is ShinyGirl13, and I'm going to be linking her video at the end, so make sure you watch through so you can go check out her video. And I worked super hard on this. This is a back to school DIY and organization video, and I hope you guys enjoy. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you guys in the video. So let's get started with the first one, which is the jean pocket planner. What you're going to need is a jean pocket from like the back of your jeans, and you can just cut out of an old one or something, a planner, a pair of scissors, a Sharpie, a hot glue gun or E6000, and some decorative supplies. First thing you want to do is take your jean pocket and lay it over your planner, and you should have like some extra laying over, so you're going to want to trace it from the back to the back part of the jean and trace it all around so you know where to cut, and then you're going to cut out the part that is going to fit on your planner. And this isn't going to be exact, you're going to fix it up later obviously, because you're going to be placing it on there and messing it up, and I don't know why I'm still talking. Next, just place it on your planner, and if you still have extra like I did, you just want to cut that part off, and you can just estimate at this point because it's not that like important. It doesn't need to be exact or anything. So after you do that, you're just going to want to place some hot glue or E6000 or anything like that on the edge of your jean pocket all the way around. Now I did it side by side, so it's easiest, so I did the side closest to the spirals first and placed that part down so I knew that was exact. And then I thought it was easiest, so I lifted that over and placed glue on one other side and placed that down, and I wanted to keep pressing to make sure that the glue would stick before it like dried, because hot glue dries fast. So then I just picked up the other side and I did the last two sides together, and I just hot glued that down, and then I cleaned it up. So yeah, place that down, and then you can start cutting out the edges. So I just opened up the planner and cut out the parts of the jean that you could see, because you obviously don't want that hanging over. Now you can start decorating however you want. I just took these like flower things that I got for like $1, and I just had them left over, so I placed those on there with some hot glue just to make sure everything would stick. Then I did hot glue on the edge of the pocket, and I put some rhinestones down and just did like a little pattern like that. And then I just placed a bow down, some more stickers, and then I put my pens in there. So I just put the pens in the pocket, and you can do pencils, pens, highlighters, anything like that. I really love how it turned out, and I use this to write like my upload days for YouTube and just some other things that are happening in my life. And I think it's so cute and a really good idea, and I've already gotten so many compliments on it before I even put up this video, so I hope you guys like it as much and create it. If you do, send me a picture to my Twitter and it'll be down below, so I can't wait to see yours. Let's get started with the second craft, which is the storage organizer thing. What you're going to need is some empty tin cans. I couldn't find any, so I just used like green beans and then took everything off of it, emptied them out and everything. And then you're going to need some Mod Podge, cardstock or scrapbook paper, scissors, and a hot glue gun. So to get started, you're going to take off the label on it if you couldn't find empty tin cans. And then I just emptied them out, washed all the cans so that they were clean. And I used green beans because apparently they don't like leave an odor, my mom said. And then I just glued on one part of it and started with the edge of the cardstock, and I pushed that on. You want to push on really hard to make sure that it won't fall off. Then I glued a little bit higher up, rolled that a bit, and then glued another section and rolled that. So I just continued gluing and rolling sections, and then I glued the part of the cardstock that was the beginning part, and then glued the end of the cardstock to attach it. So it's pretty simple. You literally could glue anywhere and then start rolling it and make sure that it will stay. Just make sure you glue enough so it will stay. Next, you want to cut off the excess, so I just made a slit, and once I touched the can I stopped, and I just did that all around, leaving like a few inches between each of the sections. And once I did all of these sections, I just folded one part of it down so it's easier to cut around, and I started to cut around where the can ended, and all these section like flap things should come off. And then once you get to the last one, you can lift up the flap and cut that one off as well and trim it if it needs to be trimmed. So now I'm just going to show you a sped up version of the second one if you still need some help, and hopefully if you're a visual learner then you can see how easy it is, and it's really simple, I promise you. Now I did 3 cans. You can do 5 and make a bigger pyramid, but I just only did 3 because that's all I needed for right now. So I just took some Mod Podge now and covered the whole thing in it. I found that doing these like horizontal strokes didn't work as well, so I did them long ways instead. And I covered all 3 of them and let it sit for about 30 minutes just because I felt like it would help it seal better. You don't have to do this. This is totally optional. And then I just glued all of the cans together. I wanted to cover up the little flap area of the cardstock, so I glued those in the middle. And then I held that. This is important that you hold it for a few seconds because or else it won't stay, and I had that trouble the first time. And then on the top one I just glued that down in 2 sections to make sure it would touch both of the cans, and held this for about a minute or so to make sure that it was all sturdy, and that is how it turned out. Now you can start to add all of your utensils and everything in there. So I added some pens, pencils, scissors, a chalk marker, and some colored pencils. The good thing about this is that you can add more cans to the sides if you need to make the pyramid bigger, so you can have 3 more cans and make it like a 3 pyramid on the bottom. And yeah, I hope you guys like this and send me your recreations on Twitter. This last idea is just like an organization thing, so you just need like a storage container like this. You can get them for $1 at Target, and you can get some chalk, and I only had a chalk marker so I used it, but I recommend chalk because this chalk marker was actually really bad, as you can see. But I just wrote like pens, markers, you can write like scissors or anything you're going to put in there, and then it also erases because it is a chalk marker, and this is like a chalkboard pail. So the pail I got was a chalkboard pail. You don't have to, you can get one with the labels. So I just stuck in pens and markers, and then I switched it around because they were in the wrong one. Now that is all. They're super simple, as I said, and so are the other crafts. If you do any of these, send me your recreations to my Twitter. Don't forget to check out my friend's video. I'm going to be linking it right on the screen here, and she also did a DIY and organization video, so make sure you check that out. And I hope you guys liked the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys!